Have you seen the atrocious ads on TV? Windows 11.
No.
They're awful. You can see them on YouTube. I saw them early.
YouTube knows better than to serve me Windows 11 ads. They serve me Mac ads.
So I was watching. I downloaded them for some nice sweet B-roll, and I knew the ads were terrible the moment they opened up with something related to Xbox.
We're releasing this new operating system now for something entirely different.
I'm pretty sure I can play the music because I know people have it. It's not copyright, which is hilarious. As opposed to Apple, who would take you down for doing such a thing. The tagline they have for it is like, "Oh, we're bringing you closer to what you love." Well, what the heck does that mean? No one knows what that means.
There's something
You get sucked into your computer, and you have to browse the Microsoft Store for all eternity. Isn't that great? This is something that I want to remember when I'm as a Microsoft user.
Oh, that's cool. I love seeing Disney Plus in the store.
And then you run through the desert and watch Master Chief blow up a thing, but he didn't kill him.
Master Chief shoots a theme and it turns into the Windows menu? What?
Which is the feed menu, which they're shoveling into Windows without your consent. Isn't that great? I don't know what the heck is going on with this. It's really bad. The whole thing is like a giant fever dream.
It's like you have someone who doesn't understand design decided to create an ad that looked like an Apple ad, but did not understand any of the background, even have an inkling of the background of what Apple was attempting to do with their ads.
Want to hear my theory?
It was intentionally bad so people would talk about it.
No, Panos Panay was behind the whole thing.
And so he was like, do this. And everyone was like, but this is a bad idea. And he's like, do it anyway.
Yes. It makes sense. It all makes sense. Only Panos Panay wants Microsoft to be Apple. Literally, the rest of Microsoft doesn't care.
I mean, honestly, Microsoft's fan base doesn't care either.
Exactly. They don't know their audience.
The commerce engine that we help you with.
If Microsoft was able to get like whatever that specialness is that Apple has, if Microsoft was able to achieve that, they would be a more successful company. You could argue with that, but I don't think that that's really a contentious argument.
No, I don't think it is contentious at all. This is Panos Panay's big push. He's wanted it to be this way for like a super duper long time. He wants to be Apple really badly, but if you look at everyone else, like they literally don't care. They're just like,
and I
what
guess
are you doing?
the difference between Apple and Windows is Apple has that air of being premium, and Windows doesn't. Windows has that air of being the default. And that's honestly been what they've been riding on for a really long time. That's what they were founded on. And so Windows has been the default. And I think what they're trying to do is they still are the default, but they're trying to become have a premium air about them, even with the air of being
But in a portion of that, it is true today, because let's think about it. Let's face it. What are the cheapest computers on the market today? Chromebooks.
Yeah.
So in a way they can, but also in another way they really can't. You know, you go to, I don't know, where do people go to get things? Like you go to Target. You go and walk through their computers. I'm pretty sure they're all Chromebooks or Windows computers.
Basically, the way that the conversation is going right now, everyone is dreading Windows 11 and hoping Windows 11 isn't going to be as bad as it is right now. We're hoping that it's going to get better, whereas with Apple, we are already happy with what we have, and we are even happier that we're going to get something better. And so basically, if Apple does anything, we're going to be happy. But Windows has a much higher stake for what they have to do for us to be happy. And realistically, we're not going to be happy with Windows 11. We're going to be fine with Windows 11 at best. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, Windows 11.